All right, we're done.
Wes.
Josh, I know with the SEC scheduling, when Texas and Oklahoma get added, things are gonna get a little different, and there's a chance maybe that this game isn't played every year, Tennessee and Alabama. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think this game should be played every year?
Man, I think this is a great rivalry, and you know, it's important to our fan base. I'm sure it's important to their fan base too, and it's one that is special. Just it's a unique game and unique setting. So obviously, I think the league's, you know, with everybody that's coming in, there's a lot of factors that go into you know, how they schedule, but certainly hope so.
Reese, then Carthy.
Obviously, Jalen Milroe is pretty dynamic with his legs. How do you contain a quarterback like that?
Yeah, you gotta have great gap integrity in normal downs. You gotta do that in situational football too, and in particular in the red zone. But it's not just designed runs for him too. His ability to escape and make plays with his feet off of drop back is a huge factor in the game too. So you do have to apply pressure to him. You can't just sit there at the line of scrimmage. You know, they got good skill out on the perimeter too. So we got to push the pocket, but we can't let him escape it either.
Coach, you've been part of this rivalry now, once on the road, once at home. What's been your favorite part of getting to, you know, feel the hype of what goes on around campus, and just getting to play in that, or getting to coach rather in the Tennessee Alabama rivalry?
Well, I just think the fan base, this is one that's circled. I've said it multiple times before I even got introduced at the press conference. Met a couple of you know, former players, but donors too. This is a game that matters to everybody in this fan base, and it matters to us too. It's always had huge implications in you know, your race to try to get to Atlanta as well. So this is a big football game for us. Huge test, really good football team. But you know, it'll be a great afternoon.
Riley, then Ken.
Coach, at this point in the season, is your offense the tempo, the pace where you want it to be at, or is there still another level you still want your offense to get to?
For us, it's always within the scope of what we're doing. Are we operating as efficiently within the tempo as we can be? And you know, I feel like we're doing a good job. There's always some things after every ball game that you want to continue to clean up. This football game, man, you got to win the line of scrimmage, and your personnel on the outside's got to go win one-on-ones, and that's true on both sides of the football.
What are some things y'all have done in practice this week to simulate the crowd environment, and how have you seen the team respond?
Yeah, we've actually been doing that since our last road game in portions of practice, and you know, again, for us, you got to settle in and do the ordinary things in this game at a really high level, and you got to do them consistently. It's nothing extraordinary, and if we can do that, then we'll operate the way that we need to.
Patrick.
Coach, with James Pierce, he obviously has a lot of natural ability, but just watching him, it seems like he has, you know, some different pass rush moves, uses his hands well. Even the other day, he dropped into coverage and made a play where he sort of tracked down the receiver and saw it happening. But how impressive is that he sort of plays maybe more advanced than a sophomore? He didn't really play a whole lot.
Yeah, from James and everybody at that position, the versatility of those guys is important to us. What we're looking for is we bring guys into the program. James is a young football player that continues to get smarter, just his football knowledge and IQ, and then fundamentally has continued to sharpen his fundamentals, and that's a huge part of why he's playing the way he is. Huge credit to Coach Garner and Coach Eckler, you know, in a short amount of time, his development.
Wes.
Let me say this, into James too.
Josh, I know that obviously every game is 11 on 11 and all that kind of stuff, but some games, I guess because of rankings or hype or whatever, sometimes to the outside feel a little different. Do you think your team playing in some of these games these past few years has gotten to kind of a comfort zone with that, where it really does kind of feel like every game is the same, even though to the outside it might not look that way?
Man, I think every week they feel like it's the biggest game of the season. I say that meaning it's the only one that we got. They've been great in the preparation. Practice has been good. We got to go finish it the right way to go put ourselves in a position to play the best that we can. This football team's got great confidence though in who we are and what we're about and how we're going to go compete.
Reese.
Another Bama question. Dallas Turner is in the backfield a lot as a linebacker. How do you prevent him from getting to your quarterback?
Yeah, in protections, you got to do a great job. You got to identify him. Then you got to go win your one-on-one matchups with him coming. You know, but you got to do a great job in the run game too. He's a factor there.
All right.
You guys have a great day.